everyone! Today we are going to learn about something called lexical morphology. It's all about how words are made and how they can change. We all use words every day, right? But did you know you can add little bits to them to change their meaning? Why is it important? A very interesting question. Learning how words are built helps us understand new words and create fun sentences. It's like building with Lego blocks, but instead of toys, we use parts of words. Let's see.
Hello, I'm Lexi Messias. I'm going to talk about the roots. So roots are the base or starting part of the word. So things of a tree, the root is like the main part of the word, is where the word begins. Okay. Now we have an example. That in the word play is the root of the word because it's the most important part. Okay. And if we add the prefix re, we're going to form a new word, replay, and this is a noun. So now let's see another activity. With more sounds. Okay, what is the prefix in unhappy? The prefix is on, because the root word is happy. Okay, in the number 2, what the suffix in jumper? The suffix is er, because the root word is jump. What is the prefix in replay? So we have, remember we already saw this example. The prefix is re because the play is the root word. What is the suffix in careful? The suffix is full because the root word is care. Okay, this is all. Thank you.
My name is Sarah Thompson, and today I want to talk about this page, Learn Together. Today we are going to learn about words in a fun and easy way. We will see how words change when we add prefixes, suffixes, or use them in different ways. So, the first word is the root word is a jump. A root word is like the center of the word. In this case, the root word is jump. For example, jump is an action of rising from the ground. But jumper is someone who jumps a lot, like a kangaroo or a child in the park. For example, imagine you are on a trampoline. Every time you jump, shout jump. If you see someone else jumping, shout you are a jumper. The next prefix is on. A prefix is a part we add to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. The prefix on means not. For example, unwrap is remove the wrapping from a gift. Cruel, someone who is not kind. And incredible, something is that seems not to be a real. So, the activity is think of a superhero who always helps, and now think of a villain who doesn't help. That villain is careless because he doesn't take care of others. The next is suffix. A suffix is a part we add to the end of a word. The suffix full means full of something. For example, playful is someone full of play like a puppy. Hopeful is someone who has a lot of hope. Careful is someone who pays a lot of attention. And this activity, look around your house and can you find something useful? What things are useful in your daily life, and when have you been careful? The next, this is a question to reflect on at home. The first question is, what happens when you add the prefix "on" to a word? Please respond to this in a paper. The other question is, what does this mean when you see the suffix "full" in a word? And the next one question is, can you think of a word that has a prefix or suffix? Please put the answer of this question in a paper and send me your response. Okay, we are make two fun quiz and this answer it at home and practice it. Question number 1. What does jumper mean? Someone who does not jump. B. Someone who jumps a lot. Or C. One thing that is useless. Question number 2. What does careless mean? Option A. Someone who does it very carefully. Option B. Someone who is not careful. Or C. A happy person. Please put your answer in paper. The question number 3 is, what happens if you add "full" to the word "health"? For example, the option A is it becomes full of usefulness. B is it becomes less useful. Or C is the word does not change. So, play and learn. I have a fun with words. Now you know how to use prefixes, suffixes, and root words to create new words. Keep playing and creating. Thank you.
I'm going to talk about interactive elements. In this activity, we have some interactive elements, especially for kids. And we have the topic is lexical morphemes. So the first interactive element is the word builders. I think that this activity is useful, especially for kids, because as we can see, the image is colorful and interesting for them. So it could catch the attention of the students. Also, in this game, in the word builders, the first instruction we have that they are going to imagine that they are building a workhouse. So all of these pieces are a specific root, for example, the root word, and also they have to add a suffix or a prefix like a piece of the house, and they are going to construct the full house. So it's going to be interesting and useful for them. They are not going to get bored because they are going to think and in constant interaction with the other students, with their classmates, and they are going to connect the puzzles and create the house, the full house. We have, for example, this Lego as the pieces of the game. So we are going to give to the students a root word that is, for example, the first part of the block, and the students are going to add the prefix or the suffix with another block, and so on, until they are going to complete the full house. And the first student that completed the full house is going to be the winner. The other another activity, an interactive element that we are going to use is this puzzle. In this one, it's with a piece of paper, and they are going to have as the other a prefix or a suffix. Like in this case, we have, as you can see, the prefix this and also the suffix li. They are going to add, for example, and lock, and they are going to choose the piece of the card that is going to the suffix or the prefix, and they are going to construct the correct piece with the other parts of the game. As the same, for example, to the more gently, so you are going to the first prefix or suffix and you are going to choose the correct route. For example, we could use help, and the students are going to add full, for example, helpful, and they complete the word with the two pieces. And so they're going to continue with other routes or with the suffix and prefixes, but we are going to use these kind of activities with the image that is going to be interesting for the students because they are kids and it's more interesting and catching for them if they have characters that commonly they like it, like cartoons or, for example, picture with full colors. That is going to be interesting for them. The other, we have a quiz, and for the quiz we are going to use the game that we have, for example, this question: please heat the oven before you put the pizza in. In this case, the correct answer is A, but all the options are going to be catchful for them because it's with colors, and the students are going to choose red, blue, or orange, and each image or each question, they have a specific image that is related with the question. So it's going to be interesting for them. Also, we have other examples for the questions of the quiz, like what's the prefix in unhappy, and in this case B is the correct answer, and the other, what's the suffix in jumper, we have air, that is the correct answer. And so on, we have different questions, but all the questions we are with different colors or with elements that it's going to be interesting for them. Thank you.
Hi again! Today we learned that words are like houses. The root is the main part, and we can add prefixes and suffixes to change their meaning. Remember guys, it's like playing with Lego, but with words. Now that you know how words are built, you can create new words whenever you read or write. Try it next time you are reading a book or talking with your friends. Thank you for your attention. Bye bye.